It's fairly small, but the shelves are stocked high with pretty much everything. Is anyone here?
I sure hope so.
A young man with neatly combed hair and glasses appears from behind the shelf.
Looking for something in particular?
No, just browsing. He approaches me and looks me up and down carefully. From the look in his eyes, it seems he's processing something. Finally, he arrives at his conclusion.
I haven't seen you before.
Yeah, I'm Natalie.
Ah, of course. The new girl working for Susanna.
Ugh, does everyone in this place have to refer to me as the new girl? Yes, that would be me. He doesn't seem to notice the hint of annoyance in my voice. Well,
Yes.
this is the part where you tell me your name.
My name is Ryan.
Nice to meet you, Ryan.
I'm sure the same is true of you.
He nods and smiles.
Well, it's by the front door.
What is?
The supplies Susanna ordered. You're here to pick 'em up, aren't you?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Sure. Why not? I shrug. Maybe Susanna will forgive me for this morning if I bring her whatever this is. I'm not really in the mood to leave so soon, though. So, do you live here?
To some extent.
What do you mean?
I attend college out of state, but I reside with my family here when school is not in session.
That's cool. What are you studying?
Biology.
Oh, that's interesting. Are you going to be a biologist? He shrugs.
I don't know. It just seems an interesting field to study.
I feel like I'm interrogating him. He doesn't seem interested in sharing information unless I ask him directly. I can't tell if he's annoyed or not, though, in fact, he doesn't seem to care either way. Ooh, interesting decision. I kinda wanna do both, but, I'll pick this one. Hey, do you want me to leave you alone? As a side note, I have no idea if what I'm doing is right or wrong. I'm so scared.
Alone? Why do you ask?
Well, it just sort of seems like you'd rather be alone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just a lousy conversationalist.
I wouldn't say you're lousy. Well, maybe a little. Do you not like talking about yourself?
I guess I'm fine with it. It just doesn't seem like a very interesting subject.
He shrugs. Well, don't decide that for other people. I think you're interesting. I made the right decision. Yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You do?
He looks surprised. Of course. I head for the door and pick up the package sitting on the ground. It's heavier than I expected it to be. I hope you don't mind if I come by later.
I don't mind at all.
Good. I kick open the door and head out. I walk carefully along the icy ground. The box I'm carrying is so large I can barely see my feet. I stare at the ground intently, placing each step with precision. I step on a particularly icy patch of the ground and my foot slips out from under me. That's totally something I would do. Whoa. I know that's probably him saying that, but like, oh, wow. That's a great way to meet a guy. A boy with brown hair steps forward and places a hand on my shoulder to help steady me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, thanks for that.
You look like you could use a little help.
He points to the box I'm carrying.
Want me to carry that?
Oh, yes, please. I quickly dump the box into his outstretched hands. It's nice to meet you. My name's Natalie.
Oh, you must be...
Yeah, the new girl.
I know.
He blinks and bursts out laughing.
Actually, I was gonna say Clara's roommate.
Oh,
The name's Steve. I'm not exactly a Fairbrook resident either, so I know how it feels to be an outsider.
Steve, the name sounds familiar. Susanna and Jacob were talking about you last night. You're from Los Angeles, right?
Sure am. I drive up here to see my uncle as often as I can. He had a heart attack last summer, so he hasn't been able to do much work on the farm anymore.
It's nice of you to come help.
It's the least I can do. He's like a father to me.
Oh, is your father gone?
He's not dead, if that's what you mean, but he's never really been there for me. We're trying to make it good now, but it's awkward, you know?
He pauses for a moment to shift the weight of the box into his arms.
Oh well, I'm sure it'll all work out in time. What about your parents? What are they like?
They're strict. Like, really strict. I think they're mad at me for not being more mature and stuff.
That sounds a little familiar.
Actually, it was their idea for me to get a job. I guess they want me to learn responsibility or something.
Now that definitely sounds familiar.
And again, the right decision. Why can't real guys be this easy to talk to?
I think you and I are gonna get along swimmingly, Natalie.
I sure hope so. Oh, I don't think Susanna likes me very much right now.
He grins. Did you get the natural food lecture?
Well, yes, but I also slept in this morning, and so far I haven't actually been much help at all.
Oh, then we better get you back to the shop as quickly as we can.
His steps quicken, and I hurry to catch up. When we arrive at the shop, he places the box back into my arms. Well, I actually came into town to pick up something from the store, so I'll be going now. He smiles and waves. If you ever want to hang out sometime, just drive down the main road until you get to the big farmhouse. That's where I'm staying. Cool. I'm sure to take you up on that offer.
See you around, Natalie.
See you. I turn to face the door of the shop. I sure hope Susanna isn't still mad at me.
To be continued.